to wreak some havoc here in Pac West women's basketball action. Hello and good evening. Welcome to the Freed Center and welcome to the Vanguard Sports Network. Jared Rohn, joined by JJ Johnson in what is to date the most important game in the conference for either of these teams. A lot on the cards, a lot at stake, especially what will happen earlier today with Point Loma taking down Westmont over in Santa Barbara. So Vanguard can jump up some spaces. APU can continue to create some distance between them. There's just so much to unpack, and you and I have talked about some keys off air. Why don't you go deep dive, because I gave you some of my own. You've got to go much more into depth.
No, Jared, Vanguard had to play virtually a perfect game the first time around to barely beat APU by 7, 86-79. Offensively, they were immaculate in that game, and they got Heimberger in foul trouble early. Somehow, she still finished with 31 points on 11-15 shooting, which is astronomical for someone who missed most of the first half at being in foul trouble. But tonight, Vanguard, once again, they have to maximize every single possession on offense. Make them guard for most of the 30 seconds, because if they're playing defense, they can't score on you. So make them guard you for the full 30 and tire them out maybe is a good strategy. You also got to find Heimberger in transition much better than they did the first time. And they also need to get a lot more bench help. Only 7 combined bench points in that first matchup, but then just a couple days ago against Westmont for Vanguard, their bench was terrible. Their bench only mustered up 9 points. Jasmine Ship off the bench for Westmont had 13. Their bench was outscored by 1 person, Jared. They need help tonight if they're going to pull off the upset for the second time this season.
Vanguard cannot afford another sub 40% night like they had against Westmont. Ball with the Pac West Defender of the Week in Matosian. Tried to rifle that ball through the pocket and just spilled to the palms of Scoff.
That's the exact right read, though, for Sarah Matosian right there. Emma Scoff, obviously still a young player, as talented as she is. She's still a freshman. She got caught being robotic, playing the play instead of the game, and the slip was wide open. Good read by Matosian. Scoff just wasn't ready for it.
Downtown, Vanguard cannot afford to give her some leeway here in this first half.
Yeah, if Heimberger's a star, you know, the actual drink itself, the straw, is definitely Sayok. She is just as important for APU side. Tied for first in the conference in assists per game.
Up goes CE. That one, Kirkman flashing over to Heimberger. Low arcing dribble, 8 on the shot clock. Rolls inside, and a foul on the drive.
Yeah, that time Matosian just got caught with lazy feet right there, where she was hopping too much instead of just having short, choppy feet, and that allows you to react a little bit better to somebody who's actually deceptively agile in someone like Heimberger. And I love this for APU, ensuring that Vanguard does not find any rhythm. You set your pressure early, and that's how big that first basket was for APU. They got to set their defense first. Yeah, I don't love that shot this early here from CE in the ball game. A lot of her three-pointers that we have seen from her throughout the season have come after she's gotten a few buckets early around the rim. Her mid-range is going, then her three-ball opens up. For that to be her first shot attempt, I'm not necessarily loving. As CE got the steal and pitches to Matson, finally a three-pointer goes, and Jaren has been struggling for Vanguard as of late. 8 for 24 in her last 4, which by her standards is not good.
Another triple, and that one's true. And Sarah Matosian makes it a 2-point game.
Needed that from Matosian. She has been astronomical. Since that Biola game first semester, she's been 20 for 42 from downtown.
To your point, was a season high 5 for 10 from downtown.
She came to play.
Oh yeah, she was feeling it. As Kelly Heimberger is going to check off. And Hudson on the inbound play and put too much on it. Here comes Kirkman. Crabtree in the late contest, dropping down to the rim, bodies crashing in. And Vanguard are bailed out there.
Yeah, I would say. And they missed another slip. That time it was Matosian on the backside who was open, slipping to the basket. Well, good job by Crabtree not giving up on the play.
About that Westmont game and what that means for them. They can cement themselves in third for the time being. Is a foul on Lauren Jones there.
Yeah, she was trying to box out Matosian, the tall task for anybody.
They're looking for answers. And Scoff. Dip down low to Matosian. And good recovery there by Sydney Haney.
But that time, Vanguard was ready for the punch read. We talked about that last week that they missed. And got an issue with the shot clock. But Matosian that time just couldn't get the layup to go. Good recovery, as you said. Now Vanguard knows that they're going to be playing, you know, for the shot block. Now you can start playing out of your shot fake, power dribble, and start putting APU into foul trouble, similar to what they did the first time around.
Streaks away from Sayok. Matosian, deep triple. It's good.
Vanguard is doing such a good job with their 4 and their 5-man of Matosian and Scoff of knowing when to roll and when to go pick and pop, especially with how hot Matosian has been. It really adds another layer to their attack.
First, and losing out. The Cougars attack on the break. That's Hudson on the cutout.
Great help side rotation, understanding they were a man down.
Here comes C, tries the cross. There's the cut from Hudson. Pass 1, pass 2, pass 3, and puts it down.
They were late jumping to the ice on that side-on ball, and so she just went snake action and just weaved her way.
Little poke from Sayok. C on the drive, going right into Hudson. Faking at the elbow, passing into CE. There's the extra pass. And a foul, trying to put it up there was Akila Kubi, and she's going to head to the free throw line.
Really good action there coming out of the break. Kubi working dunker to dunker, and it was just a simple drop action there where they were trying to get the defense to fall asleep or just slight side-to-side motion, and then all of a sudden they hit the elbow backdoor read, and C did a good job working her way back up the lane to dump down to Kubi.
Hudson has the basketball. Is a big block by Falcokia there.
Shot fakes, Jared. They're just teeing off on everything, similar to Westmont, what they did in the first half.
Second quarter, and she's picking up where she left off.
Well, we didn't expect them to be as polished as they were in that first matchup because you got to make adjustments as that 3 falls for the Cougars. And so that first quarter, a bit of a feeling out period, but now I expect whoever's going to win this game to take firm control here in the second quarter.
Oh, nice pass. You've got to get the numbers back.
Good job locating Heimberger in transition. Here comes that gate action for Madsen.
Come off the high screen. Still having some words.
Falcokia is saying, put that on me. And she, you know, obviously, I mean, that's a smart play. And I'm sure Russ Davis is going to be livid if they do overturn the foul call.
Huh?
And sure enough, Russ Davis has that puzzled look on his face. But as it stands, though, Heimberger just the 1 foul, so.
So it's Falcokia with call. 2. But that's, yeah, huge call there.
But this is what I love. This is part of the reason why APU is successful. Is a small detail like that. Falcokia saying, put that foul on me. That is a team play right there. And coming off the bench to the bench with a huge smile on your face is, I mean, that is the type of culture that you want to have in your program.
Into the hands of Haney, and they give it away. CE coast to coast, and she finishes with ease.
Vanguard doing a really good job of reading eyes and shoulders. Really good intercepting team. 5 steals now here in the first half. I get that there was contact. I get the foul call in a normal game, but this is a playoff atmosphere for sure. 2 of the top teams, not just in the conference, but I would argue on the entire West Coast in these 2 sides. Obviously, Vanguard with their 7 losses. They're still winners of 13 of their last 16, Jared. I mean, big picture, obviously, you know, you lost 2 of your last 3, but big picture, this is a very hot team.
Matosian down to 3, down to 2. Madsen puts it up and puts it in.
Madsen usually a slower release, but that was a quick trigger, understanding that the shot clock was winding down. That's got to be a good sign for the Lions faithful. I see what the official saw on the box out there. The arms got tangled up. Again, playoff atmosphere.
And you never know what she's going to do with it. That's the problem. She's got so many ways to hurt you. And this time the foul goes against APU, and it's on Haney. And I got to be honest here. I don't want to call these soft calls. Like, as you said, these are.
In a normal game, like if we were playing, I would say Concordia, yeah, you could call that a foul. 2 of the best teams on the West Coast.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go at it. Couple of dribbles, picks it up.
Wow. Wow.
They're calling that a scoff, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Well, pace-wise, this has been a slower quarter, but the fouls certainly have not helped. Here's Kirkman.
Oh, man.
Nice pass to Heimberger. That's her spot. And automatic.
Can't lose her. Terrible communication on the backside. As Brittany Tran was late getting to her spot for the press break, kind of shocked APU isn't transitioning even harder right now considering how good Westmont was in transition a couple of nights ago against your Lions.
Both arms straight up. Here she is, running the floor.
That's something we were missing against Westmont as well, was the rim running from the bigs of Vanguard.
Returns to the stripe as he's see DJ Kiernan there.
Shut up, men's soccer.
Helping out and showing out big. It's been a busy day across campus with all the sports, baseball.
You're telling me.
Playing early. I didn't get to watch the whole game. I heard there was a really good comeback in that game.
Really good comeback in that one as Crabtree picks up, I believe that's foul number 2 on her. Yes, it is. Yeah, I had the privilege of calling both baseball games before this, so I'm a little run down.
And he's going to play tonight, folks, so he's doing it all. It's
working hard or hardly working.
That was Roderick and Mitchell. Jones wanted that extra pass, and Mitchell's going to walk.
I want you to, I wish we could get a replay on that play in particular, because Sarah Matosian, the way that she closed out on the driver who picked up the travel right there, and Mitchell, she closed out in the passing lane. So yes, she was getting to her shooter, but she took away the one more pass tag, give her team some time to recover in rotation. A heady play there by Sarah Matosian.
Goff tries again. And Matosian almost got a fingertip to it.
Well, that was a better look. She got her feet squared around. She got the ball, found the seams compared to the three-pointer just possession earlier.